Hello.
Welcome to my YouTube channel.
DC just announced 3 animated projects, the first one being Joker Laugh Riot, an Elseworld story where Batman is already dead and the Joker is trying to find Batman's killer to find out his secret identity. The second one is a Crypto series, which is most likely going to be a lot like the I Am Groot series from Marvel Animation. And the third, which is what most people are obviously talking about, is the Absolute Batman series, and rightfully so, because that is a very good series. That run of Batman is incredible, right? This is just proving that DC is understanding what fans want now. Yesterday I released a video talking about the Batman Caped Crusader trailer, and the day before I released a video talking about the Batman Nightfall trailer, and I was incredibly underwhelmed because it looks like a lot of the same. And that's not a bad thing, but it's not a great thing because there has been criticism over a lot of the animation from shows with similar animation and storytelling to these shows, specifically in the DC AMU. So what is there to engage a new audience who is tired of that type of animation from DC? And as much as I want a Batman Nightfall trilogy in animation, it feels kind of weird to adapt that of all things, and the biggest issue with the Nightfall series is the art inconsistencies. So this animation doesn't exactly excite me, as well as a lot of other people. And the thing was, no one was begging for a Nightfall series. People were actually wanting an Absolute Batman animated series for so long, and this is just proving that DC is learning from Marvel's mistakes. And the biggest mistake was using animation and television to only stay in the mainstream MCU. And while some were good, some were not great. But DC is, I think, trying to learn from the mistakes of Marvel and the successes of Marvel. The Crypto series, there was a very positive reaction, for the most part, to Crypto. So making a Crypto series to capitalize on that, similar to how I Am Groot did it with Baby Groot, is a great idea. Also, anime has become incredibly popular over the last 5 years. So capitalizing on that with an anime series directed by someone who's worked on both superhero and anime is also just such a great idea. This is what people have been saying for so long, that you need to branch out into trying new things in DC. Same thing with the Dynamic Duo series that was just announced. That's going to try to follow the same animation style as Across the Spider-Verse. Another success that they are learning from Marvel. And then, of course, the Absolute Batman series is something people have been wanting for a while. Even better, I think at least they're trying a new animation style with using 3D models, which at first you might be like, oh, that's kind of weird to use a 3D model, because the first thing you think of when you think of a 3D model is Pixar and Disney movies that use the same thing. However, I think they're going to try to do one of two things. The first one might be an animation style similar to Arcane. The only drawback to this would be that Arcane's animation was 1, very expensive, and 2, took very long to make. What I really think they're going to try to do is do what X-Men 97 tried to do and succeeded at doing, which is that they will take a 3D model and put a 2D filter over it. And yeah, why not try that? It worked for X-Men 97. Why not do it? X-Men 97 looks great, not to mention how great the story is. And we already know that Absolute Batman has a great story. The only negative I would have for this, why aren't they going further? You should have done more. You should have announced an Absolute Wonder Woman series alongside this. Maybe even have made another Batman series revolving around the Bat family. With Wayne Family Adventures, yes, I know that series is disliked by most people. It did give popularity to those characters, and if you want those characters to have any place in the DCU, you need to get fans knowledgeable about them first. I like Stephanie Brown a lot. I like Cassandra Cain a lot. Who cares about them unless you read comics, right? So you have to create a series like a Bat Family series to capitalize on the popularity that's already there and to create the popularity for the DCU in live action. Another thing is, do what X-Men 97 did. Make another series based off of popular series from the past. For example, I know a lot of people think that Teen Titans is dead and that was a perfect ending in the end. I 100% disagree, because that is a very, very popular series that is just gaining popularity each year. The strategy right now is to not only to create good series, but to capitalize on the popularity of other IPs. Teen Titans is incredibly popular even if you didn't want a season 6 of Teen Titans, you would watch it, right? So yes, I do think this is an incredibly good thing. All three of these series, honestly, the biggest one I have attachment to is the Absolute Batman series because I love that series. But branching out into anime, new art styles, all these things is a great decision to make, and I commend DC for making these decisions. But you really can go further too. And that's not saying they won't, because this was an announcement. There could be other things in the work. I'm sure they have other things going on in the background. DC really is proving that they are a little bit more in touch with what the fans want, because I liked Peacemaker Season 2, I liked Creature Commandos. That's not for the mainstream audience. One, because they are a bit inappropriate, and two, because no one cares about them. I'm sorry. No one cares about Peacemaker as a character. No one cares about any of the characters in Creature Commandos. They can be good series, and if you just pick such a small niche, no one's gonna watch it. It's true that trying to appeal to everyone or all four quadrants is appealing to no one, but appealing to like 5 people isn't appealing to anyone either, you know what I mean? So there is a balance, and the balance DC is striking right now seems to be the right one. Just go further with it. That's all I have for today though. My Supergirl video will be out tomorrow. Please make sure to subscribe. We are almost to 200 subscribers, and I will see you guys in the next one.